heavy as the head who wears the crown. Carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. Head who wears the crown. They said God gon' test the strongest. Heavy as the head who wears the crown. Please let 'em know. Came too
Good
far.
evening, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of It's Therapeutic. I'm sitting here with Ange. Y'all already know that. And, our patient is back again, Miss Lee.
I'm back. Did you
Sorry,
miss me?
I dropped the mic.
Did you miss me?
All right. So tonight, we need to know, what do you have? What do you have for us tonight?
I want to talk about some shit. You know what I mean? Cause it's crazy. You got
What is the shit? What
the
is the
shit
shit?
is motherfuckers is out here. They jealous,
Mm-hmm.
jealous as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You got motherfuckers, spinning back blocks and shit. And I just want to know, like, from you guys, when is enough is enough?
First of all, when you saying spinning the block, are you the one spinning the block? Because you
Maybe,
can't spin a block alone.
maybe, maybe.
You can't. There's no way to spin a block by yourself.
Mm.
You had to allow someone to spin the block.
Yeah, that's
So let's talk about that. So let's talk about how this happened. You go in as many details if you would like. I'm not demanding a lot. Just give us what you want to give us.
I would say, I'm in like a crazy space in my life.
Okay.
And it's like, I moved out of my crib
Mm-hmm.
and left my husband
Mm-hmm.
and got my own crib.
Okay.
So it's just like now it's like in a
to do that. Let me just
I feel like I'm in a weird place because for one, I wanted the move, like when I initially did it, I'm like, it's over. I don't want to mess with you no more. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just like now that I'm out, he's just like the perfect guy.
The perfect guy.
Yeah, he's like perfect, talking to me nice,
Uh-huh.
checking up on me, more like into our conversations as well.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, like the disrespect was loud.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, is this a mask?
Are you
Yeah.
are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking, is this a mask?
I'll let you, ladies first. Go ahead. Give what you think.
I think he's just on his best behavior because you stood your ground and you left, and he's trying to win you back. So yes, I would say he's fronting. That's not really.
Oh.
And I'm going to go along though. I think this is a very temporary behavior. Very temporary behavior, and we can't tell you on this note. We can't tell you what to do. Well, we can just tell you what the behavior is. Right. Whatever you decide to do, that's your choice, and you'll be back in here again talking about that. However, this definitely is a mask.
Okay.
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 Now, the question is, you said, when is enough enough?
Yes,
That is a question that you have to ask yourself.
right. I want to hear from you guys because I know when I reached my point, it was just like the disrespect was too loud.
Right.
And getting up in the morning, like hearing that disrespect in your head as you go about your day was cooking me.
Right.
So I'm like, enough of that. It's time for me to separate myself and get my peace of mind.
I know that. I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. I always believe this. It's like if you say you love your partner, if you say this, if you really, I don't care if you're angry or whatever.
Yeah.
What you don't do is you don't disrespect your partner. You don't talk to your partner any old kind of way. If you feel like you're going to say something disrespectful to your partner, that's the moment when you walk away.
Absolutely.
That's the time like I don't want to say anything out of pocket to you. Give me a minute. I'm going to walk away.
Absolutely agree.
That's what you should do. I don't believe that, like, you cannot tell me that you love a person with your whole heart and talk to them any type of way and think you can just apologize it away afterwards. Because if you allow it once, it shall continue.
It's going to keep on going. And I totally
No.
agree with that. And I feel like when I looked up and I realized, like, you know what I mean? Damn, this is too much for me. I'm like, it felt like prison.
Right.
Like I can't go another year. Just walking into 2026, I knew I had to like boss up in that way.
Right.
And mainly like for my children too. Like I didn't want them to have to see their mom and dad, two people that love everybody, but they can't get themselves together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We love our kids, like, and we love our folks too, but we just have a problem with, doing that to each other.
Yeah.
So now that I moved out, it's just like, damn, I see him like, damn, like you like the perfect guy. Like I wish I could have came home to that. Regardless of if you was upset with me about anything, it's definitely a way to talk to me.
Correct.
Now, let's just say he's on his best behavior, and then you eventually slide back in. Whether that's he moves in or you move back home, do you think he'll switch it up and go back to his old ways?
Oh, for sure, but that would never happen because America, I would never live with another man again. Because you cannot buy your peace. You cannot listen.
I'll say this, like, I don't think it's not the living with the partner. It's not living with
That
with
partner,
somebody.
I wouldn't
It's
live
not.
with.
It's about the right
Yeah.
partner,
Yes.
the right one. Because I firmly believe this. Right? You can date somebody and they have their own place. You have your own place. You know what I'm saying? And everything can be going perfect. At some point, you're gonna want to merge lives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's the time when you find out exactly who the person is. You know what I'm saying? You have to live with them, because I'm like, everything is perfect on the surface when you don't have to deal with people
Right.
directly all the time. You know what I'm saying? When you live with somebody, that's when duty is at its highest.
Yes.
If you can survive duty and still be in tune with your partner, that's when you know you got something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, what's your opinion on that?
No, I agree. Like when you kind of said he was nice, that's kind of where I thought, like, well, you're not together like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't see each other when you wake up. You don't see
Mhm.
each other when you go to bed. You don't see each other getting milk out the fridge. You're only really seeing each other when you allow it. So that's probably why he's on his best behavior. Because
Right.
it's been a couple days.
It only been like 8 days. Like,
Yeah.
like
He's also trying to be like, damn, like she's serious. Like she got her own crib. She got
Right.
this. She got that. Now, of course, he's not going to come at you sideways. Of course, he's going to be loving. But
okay.
when you came around that corner, I'll never forget. You were glowing.
Yes, you were.
I don't even know
tired,
what I thought, but I was like, damn, like you're a whole different person. So, like, I don't want him to deem your light.
Right.
You were glowing.
Yeah.
It's just like I had
You were
that,
vibrant. Like it was
like
really
that.
nice.
When you finally get that monkey off your back,
Mhm.
or I was that bag lady carrying all those bags.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When I finally dropped it, it was like, now I understand what the older people say when they say just let it go. Just
Yeah.
like really let it go.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know what? I mean, if you install the right parts in him, he'll be right for somebody else.
Mm.
That's just the way I see it. It just wasn't right for you. Now the loss of you could improve him as a person. It's like, I don't want to feel that again. I don't want to feel that type of loss again. So let me take what I've learned here, and in the next situation, I'll do my best to not make those same
And I
mistakes.
would love to see him in a healthy, happy, loving relationship. I would love that for him because I feel like he do deserve that. Like even though he put me through a lot,
Yeah.
I put him through a lot. But everybody deserves to be happy, so it's just like I would love to see him like that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even feel no way like, oh, I married this guy, was with him for damn near 15, 16 years. I would love to see him happy.
Right.
Of course.
It's just together, you guys just.
Yeah, because we stay clashing. And I feel like we could be having like a good ass time, but then here we go talk about some old shit.
Yeah.
So now here we go back in that familiar place, and now I'm getting that familiar uncomfortability, and it's just like,
That's why I don't go backwards. I don't. If I've been in there, like if it's just some, if we just had like a sexual thing, yeah, like I could go back to that. But if it's a relationship, I can't go back for that reason, because you go back and everything be fine, and then as soon as one thing happen, they'll bring up 2000, 2018. You know what I'm saying? We're in
Right.
2026. You still, so
2004.
you,
Like,
that'll happen. It's like, I'm like, life is forward.
right.
That's the way I look at it. Life is forward. So once we end it, there's no point in me going backwards because I mean because it could still be a lot of hurt there that you haven't healed from, or it could be the other person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when one thing triggered a person, and boom, we talking about a million years ago. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about where we are now. We're talking about where we were before. We started anew, right?
Right.
Apparently not. So that's why I don't suggest that people
Spin the block.
spend
Yeah,
with somebody that you've been in a relationship with,
Right.
or even a deep situationship.
Yeah.
Don't go back to that because whatever broke that situationship up, or whatever broke that, it's going to resurface at some point.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a wise decision.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree.
I agree. Even though I'm a spinning block show. I've been spinning the block, but I agree. And it's like I'll spin that block because I know that that person is lonely, and I know that person do love me, and it's just like I don't want to hurt that person feeling, so it's just like all right, I'm gonna spin this block.
Well, hold on. You said something very interesting there. You said you don't want to hurt that person's feelings. Do you not have feelings too?
Yeah, I do.
So when do you fit into the equation? You moved out for you, and yet you're still doing this. When do you fit into the equation?
Right. You know what? I'm gonna work on it.
Yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
It takes time.
Yeah.
I've left the situation, and I did not leave in the best way. I can confess that I did not leave in the best way. However, I knew I had to, because I'm like, this is never going to be the way it should be. This is never going to be what I need. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, at some point, you have to do what's best for you. I only suggest that people do it the right way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do it the way I did.
Right way?
The right way is straight up like, listen, from the gun bust, like, listen, I'm sorry. I'm like, this situation, like I've been telling you, I've been having these issues with you for a long time. I keep repeating these issues to you. I keep repeating constantly to no avail. You don't hear me. Now, since I feel as though I'm not being heard, I gave you numerous chances. I think it's time that I take my ball and walk off the court. It's time to go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the right way.
Yes, that is the right way to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, do with that what you want. You know what I mean? Eat what you want, throw the rest away.
Do you guys feel like people can change? Because, like, are you kind of hoping one day he'll change?
No.
Or, no.
No, I'm not hoping one day he change. Like that's a question you gotta ask him. Or are you gonna change? Me, I'm just so attached to my family. So I just try to make everything. I want everything to go smooth. When it's time for him to drop my kids off and stuff like that, I just want everything to go smooth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want my kids to feel it. And they just so happy in our new space. And it's just like, I don't want them to feel it if he get an attitude because I don't pick up that phone.
Yeah.
So I really don't know how to navigate that yet.
It'll probably come in time.
Yeah. And I just feel like what I would want from him is just mature. And really be that man, grab his balls and all right, you left. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
I understand, like, me and you wasn't good for each other in that space. You know what I mean? And it's okay to move on. Do what you want to do with your life. If you could build that up and you could get your own money up and you could walk away, then you good in my eyes.
Right.
Because he was never going to leave. He was okay with the situation with the back and forth.
Right.
I wasn't.
And that's the thing, man. This is what I've come to notice in relationships, right? Like, we'll ask you, what are you looking for in a relationship? And you'll break it down. Then you'll ask me what I was looking for in a relationship, and I'll break it down, right? We'll both tell you what we want. Nobody in that conversation tells you what you're willing to give. You're sitting there telling each other what you want. Nobody said, in exchange for that, I'm willing to give you X, Y, and Z. And because think about it, I told you what I wanted. You told me what I wanted. Now I'm expecting you to adhere to what I said I wanted, and you're expecting the same thing.
Right.
So okay, we both want to receive something.
But who's gonna give?
Nobody said at no point what they were willing to give the person. I mean, like we get caught up in the taking portion.
Absolutely.
We do not really get acclimated to the giving portion.
Right.
Yeah.
Not everyone's capable to give that person that.
And everybody not emotionally intelligent either.
No.
You know what I mean? And I was like, I'm in a space where I don't want you to just tell me what you want. I want you to tell me what you're willing to give as well. I'm like that. Like, I really need to hear in exchange. I'm willing to do this. No, we don't have those conversations. We just expect you. See, we just go on expecting. Yeah. Well, this is a teaching moment right here.
No, it is right there.
Right. So I'm like,
You're not. I absolutely agree with that.
So going forward because guess what? You may not want another relationship right now, but at some point in life, you're going to go ahead and get that. You're going to get another one. Somebody's going to be interested, or you're going to be interested in somebody else. It is time to have that conversation when somebody say, "What are you looking for?" And you tell them what you're looking for. Surprise them, like, just like I'm looking for that. I'm also willing to do X, Y, and Z. You don't even give it. You know what I mean? And like that changes the whole dynamic.
I'm just going straight to somebody asked me that. No, this is what I'm willing to give. I'm not even gonna tell you what I want. This is what I'm willing to give in a relationship. Thank you for that. Because that's cool.
The reason why I say, because this is what, like, when people in conversation, when you're interested in somebody, people say, "What are you looking for?" That's a natural question,
right?
And we run it down. We run down what we're looking for, and in hopes you heard me. Then you run, and then like we hope that you give, but we never even told you what we're willing to give. Right. Like, so how can you hope somebody gonna give you something if you haven't even already said what you have?
Right.
It makes no sense.
No, that's absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, absolutely.
And the reason I come to that realization, because you get tired of failure. You get tired. I'm a person. I get tired. I'm tired of failing at relationship, and I'm like, and that is a huge reason why. You know what I'm saying? The expectation portion. I'm expecting you for, like, like, you know me now. I'm like, I'm very vocal in my relationship now. I'm very vocal. I'm like, I'm very straightforward. You need to know this. I don't want you to get caught by surprise. I'm feeling this way. You're going to get that. And I create a safe space for her to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds very healthy to me.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, and that comes with, you got tired of the failure. You got tired of this stuff. I mean, you open your mind. You say, well, we got to try different.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm coming to you, like, to take that approach, because the same old just ain't working.
Yeah, the same old just ain't working. Like, it ain't. Like, I'll say that for myself. Like, that's gonna stick with me. Like, the same old, it's not working. I'm tired. I'm just trying to heal in peace and grow and build wealth, even if I have to do it by myself. Because the plan was to build together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we went a long way. Like, I've been knowing him since I was like 22, 23. So it's just like, I always wanted to just build with that man. But, you made me another person when I had to just come out of all that and be like, no, I'm back out here on my own.
That's really powerful.
Yeah, like I don't want to do that. I'm not arguing. I'm not putting up a fight. I'm not putting myself in situations where I know I got 2 willing feet, I got a brain, and I could walk away. I'm not doing that with nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
So do you feel like so you felt like maybe you didn't feel like you had a safe space
No, I
during
didn't.
that? I'm like,
I didn't even feel like I had like a space, like a little corner of my house that I can call my own.
mhm,
And I feel like that's important because I was raised with 4 other siblings.
mhm,
We never had our own room, so now I'm adult. Like you want your own privacy, and then now I'm a married woman, so naturally you just share everything. But you got a man cave and you got a woman cave. I didn't even have that.
yeah.
It was like no piece where I could just go and just like
it's
pray.
All right. So let me ask you another question, right? So we can we can say a lot of things, and this is a question. Angie and I had a similar conversation like this earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to ask you a question because I feel as though I could be real with you, and just like I'm real with Angie, and Angie's real with me. What do you think you contributed to the demise of your relationship?
Oh my God, that's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I contribute, like it was like a lack of disrespect. Like I was disrespectful too.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like perfect. I didn't want to come in the house. Like you know what I mean. I would get dressed when I'm going outside. Like cause it's overwhelming just being in that environment.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm in there trying to create, peace and stuff. Oh, here come the storm. So it's just like I didn't feel safe at times. So it's just like that's what made me like leave. And I know that played a part because he, even in that moment, he still wanted me to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? Even though it was toxic, he still wanted me to be home. So me just going out and having a good time, that was like one of the things that contribute to, the demise of our relationship.
And there you go. I'm like, see, that's why I felt as though I can ask you that. I can ask you that question because it don't be all the other person. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like
I take accountability for that.
Let's say this. It may have been the person initially.
Yeah.
But then when you feed into certain things, or you shut down, or it's a number of things you can do to contribute to the demise. Like you can cut the communication off. You're not saying nothing now. The house is contentious. It's so many other ways. Like me personally, I was a shut down person. I'm like, you know what? I just ain't got nothing to say. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. I'm not gonna walk past you like I don't know you. That's very toxic.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's the one. To make you mad was throw a piece of glass at you or pull or something. Like, oh, you better talk to me.
And I'm like, you think it's the right thing to do, but that's very, very, very toxic. You know what I'm saying? Because that breeds more problems than you know. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I contributed. I can contribute that to my demise, to the demise. I contribute several things to the demise.
Yeah, I got some more things on that list. Like, listen, I was drooling in that house. Like,
what you said earlier, he got that character out.
I was drooling. Like, I was drooling. Like, I'm not even going to lie. The fact that I just wanted peace and I couldn't get none, I made people lives and live in hell. Like, I definitely did, and I had to pay my money and all that. So I thought about all of that, and it's just like, at the end of the day, I looked at myself, like, in the mirror, looking at myself. No, this ain't the way.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You could do better than this.
I'm like, there are so many ways that we contribute to it inadvertently.
Yes.
Inadvertently, and you don't notice that until you're alone, and then you really think about the situation. And you say, "Damn, I shouldn't have done that. I should have went about this a whole other way."
You really
Absolutely.
need to be alone with your thoughts.
You really
You
do
really
have to be
do.
alone
I
with
don't
your
think people
thought.
want to anymore, but like,
Mhm.
you really
No,
have to sit
I
there.
swear to God, yo, I'm not even going to lie. I've been at my house probably 9 days,
Mhm.
and when I wake up to not hear nobody else voice in my head, it's like the best feeling. I welcome my loneliness.
Yeah.
I welcome it because I need that right now for my own sanity.
Right.
So I could really like level up myself because ain't nobody gonna do that for you. You can have somebody that love you and they got $1 million
Yeah.
and they be like, "Oh, I got $1 million. What you got?"
Right.
You know what I mean? So what I need for myself, and I've been talking to myself. I've been praying, and you know it's working. Like you need to boss up, and I'm not talking about money spiritually.
Yeah.
Boss up spiritually because that's what matters.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just like the hardest thing you'll do in your life is being in a relationship with someone else.
Agreed.
It's the hard because people change every day.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like you going, I mean, when you think everything is fine,
Yeah.
you probably 9 times out of 10 couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah.
That's why I'm learning. That's why I've learned to like to be more vocal and like create more of a safe space because I'm like, you'll never know what's going on if you don't have constant communication, constant check in. Like mental health checks is very important in my household. I need to know how are. I don't ask how are you. I say how are you mentally.
That's
What's
good.
going on? I mean, what are you thinking? I mean, I need to really make sure your mind is okay
Right.
because again, a relationship is challenging. Dealing with another person is challenging because you just never know.
And I feel like that's like the biggest reason why I left. Cause I wasn't getting asked that question. How you doing mentally? If somebody know you all those years and they know that you deal with certain stuff,
Right.
you know what I mean? Check how you feeling today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check in.
You know what I mean? Not how was your day, how are you feeling?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
Because that's important.
Yeah. I asked the direct question though, how are you mentally? Where are you at here?
It's either that
What's going on in
or
that
how are
mind?
you feeling?
You know what I'm saying? So and like if my stuff don't work, if my stuff don't work out right, that's something that she'll take with her wherever she
And that's
goes.
healthy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
You know,
like
that's healthy.
she'll know that wait, I need to check on his mental health or you know whatever the
That's
case may be.
healthy. Mm-hmm.
And I mean because like I'm like you can like let's say for instance like and you got a new kid
Yes.
all that that right there alone
Mm-hmm.
is can do a number on your mental health.
Yes. We are two different people now navigating being new parents. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like we have to fall in love with each other all over again.
Correct.
He has a new role. I have a new role. Expectations are higher than ever. And like we're navigating, you know, it's been so much better now that the baby's getting a little bit older. We're getting better with it.
Right. You probably sleeping more and
Yeah,
things
he's
like
sleeping
that.
more. He's letting us breathe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's like you really do have to learn to love your partner again after every hurdle in life.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're dating, that's one love.
Right.
You're married, that's a loner.
Exactly.
Children come now that I'm experiencing, it's a loner. And
Yes.
like it's not like it's work like every day you're like chugging away, but like you kind of have to make a commitment to be like, no, I choose to work at this.
Yeah.
And it's not like verbally. It's
Right.
you know, it's more
Action.
like under the surface.
Yeah. Action.
Yes, action.
Yes.
Yeah. And you could be so caught up in yourself, you know,
Absolutely.
and your actions fall so short.
Mm-hmm.
And then resentment builds up. That's kind of what was happening. Like the baby took precedent. You know, we were a little resentful of each other. But now it's getting so much better. Like we're communicating, we're doing the chores together. Like things are coming. And this small stuff doesn't go to the big stuff.
Right.
You know?
Do y'all talk about the small stuff?
We weren't for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But now we are.
Great.
We are. Yeah.
Y'all gonna make it. Y'all gonna be.
I took a page from his book. I was driving home and I was like, babe, like, how are you mentally? And we had a good talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talked about like our do's and our don'ts, and you know, like we crossed the line screaming at each other. We crossed the line with words.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now if we fight, we don't cross that line. And we express why we're upset more than just like, well, you didn't do this and you didn't do that. Now it's like, well, I'm upset because, you know, and that it's really
that's healthy, and that's gonna really teach that little boy, like, look at mommy and daddy. They don't have to argue. They can sit and have a conversation.
Right. No, I totally agree.
Like once her and I feel that we're about to raise our voice, one of us will walk out of the room. Deep breath.
Y'all got some healthy ass relationships. My shit toxic.
But these are things that you could practice. Like we'll walk out. One of us will walk out the room, take a deep breath, and come back in. Or we'll catch stuff immediately. We heighten like immediately. Like if she get like a little, she'd be like, I'm sorry. She said, I'm sorry for yelling. Or the same thing. I didn't mean to holler at you. We like immediately. Soon as we recognize it, we bring it back. Like sometimes, man, you get caught up. You get caught up in what you have to say, that you don't pay attention that how you're acting at the moment. You know, it's not the best time to do that. You have to gain the self-awareness right away to not do certain things, because like if you really want it. If this relationship, this person is who you really want, the key to keeping the person or keeping a relationship steady is to know who you are. And when you know who you are and you feel yourself getting to a level that you know is not good for you, you have to steer yourself back. You got to put that shit in park. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not good for somebody else if you're not aware of who you are.
I absolutely agree with that. Same. Yeah. I absolutely agree. But you could, as strong as you could be some days, if that person you put that shit in park and that person still.
But that's when you have to learn.
That's childish, and that person needs to grow.
But see, at the same time, you can't let them take you to that level because they made doors. Yeah. You can come in them and you can go out. If this is where the problem is. Why am I staying right here? You want? I try to de-escalate it. You want to keep going? I need to grab my keys and go.
Exactly, and I feel like that's why I exit. Like you get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was just in that toxic. I was on that toxic trail for the longest, so it's just like you said, like I had to know who the fuck I was. I was like, who the fuck is this person?
Right.
When I realized, oh, this ain't me, put that shit in park, took it out of park, and went out the door. Went the other way. Because you're right. You totally right about that. Like, it's a choice. It takes two to tangle.
I always say that. It always does take two.
It takes two.
See, and that's the thing. Nobody really, when you're in it with somebody, right? They see how we said it takes two. When you have an issue with a person, you just think it's the person. Right. It's not taking two right now. Right. It's taking you. Yeah, it's just taking you. No, you need to hear this and you need to know this. You know what I mean? Instead of taking an approach like, what can we do? Like this situation, I don't like how this is going. What can we do to make this better? See, that's when you bring two back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if you just pointing, where does the two come in at?
Where do the two?
You know what I'm saying? You want him or her to change for who? For the betterment of for us.
For us.
Right.
Yep.
So like, if I'm just keep pointing at you and just say you.
Yep. No, I totally agree with that. Yeah. It's about us.
You know what I mean? Like you have to take that. Like I learned that you have to take that approach. I may have a problem with you. I'm gonna tell you I had a problem with you. All right, but so now that you know I had that problem with you, what can we do to fix that problem?
Yeah, because you're not alone.
Right.
No.
The power of two. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The power of two.
The power of two. I like that. That's the name of your book. Power of Two coming up. For real, because like y'all, I'm so happy. Like I came down here to podcast again because like I really needed to get that off my chest, and it's just like, damn it, I spent a block for Valentine's Day. Okay.
You can't keep doing that though, man.
You gotta keep it true.
You know, you going nowhere fast like that.
Right.
I mean, now Angela and I, we had a conversation earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like jealousy, jealousy. Like, are you are you the jealous type? Do you get jealous easily?
No.
Really?
So it would take no, hell no. Jealous of what?
That's so.
We're exactly the same.
I've been trying
If
to
I
convince
be,
him
I can't
to be
even.
jealous.
You can't pay me to give a fuck. Okay, that's you. Whatever God got for you, that's for you. I don't give a damn. I can't be jealous of nobody because really what God got for you is for you.
Because like some people deliberately try to make you jealous, and I'm like, I'm just a confident person. I'm like, you can't make me jealous. It's like, oh, if a girl, if I'm dealing with a woman and she tries to make it seem like, oh yeah, what this attention that this person is showing is just so this, that, and other. I'm like, well, you know,
Maybe you like it.
if that attention excited you that much, you're excited by it.
Right.
Go see what that's about.
So clearly, like, do that. Like,
You know, I'm like, I'm not going to get jealous about it. The reason why I said the reason why I said that, I'm like, because it's like you could bring something to your partner to attention that somebody said whatever. You want to do that because you never know who's watching.
Right.
So you want to tell them, hey, X, Y, this person said this to me. But when they get to a state like they gloating and like, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, I'm trying to make him mad or I'm trying to make her mad. Now that's a whole different thing. Like, I'm a person. Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But like, you guys feel like jealousy is like a low self-esteem thing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's like a natural human emotion. Like it's just like
naturally human.
Yeah, to me,
you be jealous of people. No, if you are, like speaking to the mic, Ange.
I got jealous of my man playing a video game with like a half-naked woman. I'm like, oh, of course you would pick her. But like, I feel like jealousy is just like a human emotion, just like anything else. Like it's okay to get a little jealous sometimes. Like you're jealous of that kid that like, you know, I don't know, was born into a richer family or like as a kid.
All right, Ange, I get where you're going, but I used to be jealous of my siblings when it was their birthday because they ain't sing happy birthday to me. But that's about, like, as an adult, it's like, hell no, like, it's different. My nigga playing the game, like, yeah, I did feel away, like, come up here and fuck me. Like, you want to be on the game with these niggas all day, but I ain't jealous. That's what he want to do. He's safe. He out the way. Like, he playing this game. That's it.
Yeah, I just don't like jealous. Like, I'm not going to get jealous. Because listen, because I'm like this too. Like when a person tries to make you jealous that you dealing with, I'm like, okay, well, you know, like I said, if that, I'm like, you seem extremely intrigued with that. So I'm like, if that's the situation, I'm like, if you really intrigued with that, go see what that's about. The reason why I don't the reason why I don't get jealous is because I experienced you. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to deal with you. I know how much this is. I'm like,
but guess what,
hey, man, like,
she might go and be like, experience that shit and be spinning that motherfucking block like back on dick. Like, what you mean?
I'm like, go right ahead.
Like, there you back on dick because that nigga wasn't shit.
You're not gonna get me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, motherfuckers say, oh, you know what I mean? Like you had like an ex. I got this other person. Oh, he's so much better than you. He's this, he's that, he's that, he's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And my number one question is, okay, if he's all that, why the fuck you keep talking to me? Why are you talking to me? Why do you have to tell me? Why do you have to convince me how great he is? If he's so great, you don't have time to pick the phone. You don't have the time to pick up the phone to try to tell me.
You never gave a fuck because
right.
You got bitches probably lining up around.
Exactly.
Right,
If he's so great,
and even if you did, you confident
you
in
ain't
yourself.
you don't have time to talk to me about nothing.
Mhm.
If this person is so great, you got so much time to tell me how great this person is, and I call cap because like, why are you talking to me?
Exactly.
If this
Go
great
call
guy
this
over here,
nigga. Like,
if this guy
he
great
can
over
pick up
here,
at any time, right?
why
You
you
got your
keep
back at any time, right? Why the fuck you talking to me?
why you keep hitting my line? Why you keep why you want to tell me about your experience?
I don't know. I just like okay. I'll take it back a little bit. If someone's purposely making you jealous, then that's corny, and like you ain't gonna like press me or press a person, right?
Right.
But I think jealousy in itself is just natural. It's natural, I think, to look at someone and like you kind of want that. Now you said that's more like ambition when we talked about that, but I don't know.
I don't know. Like when I look at people and they have something that I do want and I admire, it's motivation.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can get that too.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing but motivation for me. I can't speak for others, but when I see something, somebody got something that I want, oh, that's motivational. I'm gonna get that. Like, and I'm gonna clap for you because you don't never know what a motherfucker had to go through to get what they got.
Exactly.
And the fact that you sit up there and hate and you jealous and you envious, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just be honest with you. Ain't nobody got nothing that I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't look because look, a person can be rich, wealthy. You don't know what's behind those eyes, man. You don't know what kind of pain. You don't know what none of that. You don't know you don't know what it take for that. I'm like, I never look at nobody's life and envy it. Like oh, I want my life like that. I can't. I can't because I don't know what it took for that. I don't know how empty you are inside.
Right.
I don't know any of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What you gotta heal from, all that.
Right. I don't know what all. So I'm like, I don't look at because you know.
Yeah. I clap for you. Yo, that's decent. That's nice.
I've said this before right here, and Angelo, I said this before. I said if God came back and had us all stand in the middle of the street, and He said, "Throw your problems on the ground."
Oh.
Now everybody pick them up. I'll be the only one holding my problems because I'm not taking a chance that I pick up somebody else's problem.
That's right.
That's 10 times worse than mine.
Keep your shit to yourself, because I got mine.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't get jealous. I'm like, listen, because I'm like, listen. If a person try to make like let's say in a relationship type of thing, if that person try to make you jealous all the time, try to do that now, you need to let that person go ahead about their life.
Because now you picking up that shit, now you about to stab a motherfucker because you jealous.
Because I'm like
her and another nigga or him and another bitch.
It's like
I don't want that.
Yeah,
they bringing out
keep my shit to myself. Heavy on that.
Yeah, and they bringing out and they trying to bring out the worst in you to see how you react. That another person is looking at. This is the way I look at it. I'm not the best looking person in the world, but I'm like just like somebody looking at you, baby. Somebody looking at me.
Somebody looking at me.
So I'm like, I'm like, so I'm not out your league. We in the same league.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Because I'm like, so what am I getting? I'm like, you bragging that somebody is showing interest in you? You have no idea how many people are interested in me. And guess what? 9 times it's 10 out of 10 is based on how I treat you. Thank you.
My clap for that.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Well, we can go on and on, but you know, we're going to have to wrap this session up. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we can get you back in the seat before the week is out.
I wouldn't mind. I'll come back anytime.
Yeah. All right. That does it for this episode. It's Therapeutic. We'll see you soon.
Heavy as the head, who wears the crown. Carry the weight of the world on my shoulders. They said God gon' test the strongest. Heavy as the head, who wears the crown. Please let them know. Came too far to break now. Don't break. Head who wears the crown. So mama, I'ma make you proud.